Hello, and welcome to another day of TA the Degen Way. I just wanted to hop on to a quick update on the Bitcoin price. Here I'm looking at the hourly, and you can see I've just marked the range high, range low. Got this trend here. You can see we had the wedge or the triangle that of course failed and then come back into the triangle, and typically when both sides are wrecked is when you see the trend change. And we came down to our previous day low here and kind of seemed to be holding it right along this curve, and as such I'm leaning more towards breaking this previous day high, range high, with the target up in this 80 to 85,000. Why there? Well, I've just taken the current range, and we're looking for for going into future price discovery for this range to double, and to do so by coming up to maybe 50% of the range or 25% of it, retesting this, and then I guess we'll see. But with that said, we are in massive macro top territory. A lot of forecasts with time cycles ending this week, last week. So, I'd be looking for this to break down just the same. What I would really like to see is one more rip to the upside and kind of come on down real quick, giving a good clear indication that we're likely putting in a local top and get some kind of a substantial downtrend, to $30,000, maybe $50,000 would be very nice. And for invalidation on this, I would be looking for this previous day low. So I need to set this chart up all down, just go to the daily, and I'm looking at the CME futures chart, which is slightly different than the regular Bitcoin chart, but not much. But I mean, here just going daily high and grabbing the magnet and snap a line and looking for this to continue. You can see that we just barely broke below that, but quickly sucked back up. So I mean, if we can hold support here, could also consider this one of these Adam and Eve guys, something like this would be nice. But I just wanted to hop on and take a look just at Bitcoin and kind of what I see on there. And the fact that we are up in macro distribution territory, we should probably talk very briefly about downside targets. I wouldn't be looking for this to just fall to zero, of course. We'd be looking at this last pivot high there. We got this kind of last range high right there. So I mean, we're looking at 50,000, 53.5. Here we've got our low down here at 38,525, and let's grab our retrace tool. So we're going from swing high to swing low. Here'd be our golden pocket, 50% coming out right at that kind of range high. If we take right in the middle, that would be not putting in a lower low at all. Maybe we see some continuation. See where our 382 is. So a really bullish pullback would be just to down here. Let's go ahead and I don't want to delete everything. Let's get rid of some of this stuff we just added here. So for downside targets, I'd be looking at about 50,000. Somewhere right down in this $50,000 to $55,000 area, and that's if we do fail. And you can see our triangle. The more that you zoom out, how that failed, which is awfully common. We broke out of the triangle, came back in, and it'd be real nice to kind of come out the bottom and shoot back up to the upside. as in come on down to like, you know, some levels down here. And let's just see if we have any significant trend lines in there. I don't put a whole lot of faith in the trend line, but yes and no. It just depends on where it is and when it is. So I mean, this here would kind of get us in that area, which would be the 50% retrace on this push up, and right at about that trend line. So, you know, I'm hopeful for a bust to the upside to this 80,000, and more than prepared for a drop to this $50,000 to $55,000 level right there. So, well, you know, if you like this kind of TA, you're more than welcome to join us on our free Discord. Like, share, subscribe, support the channel. But until next time, trade well.